Mm. Hey everyone, give me one quick sec. Sorry, just posting about this on Twitter. So I just wanted to chat with you all for a second about my channel because right now I'm having some doubts about my channel. Let me put it that way. I'm having some doubts. Um, well, I do enjoy being able to do the reaction videos for you all. I don't know. I feel like I don't want that to be all my channel is. It's just reaction videos. I know I started to do that and I've been doing them just about every day, but I don't know how to explain it, but it's just something that isn't fully um like I'm having a hard time describing this to you all, but it's just not something that I'm seeing myself continuing to do fully. I would love to be able to like do some other videos to add into the reaction videos. And I know some shows are coming back in January and I can do like reactions to those too, like The Flash new season, um Roswell's new season, which I definitely will do Roswell's new season because I love being able to do that. Um I'm still unsure about doing Flash right now and probably won't do the new season of Riverdale right now because I'm still even on season 2. Oh, thank you. It's very sweet of you both to say that. Um, so I don't want to take the reaction videos fully away from you because I know a good amount of you do enjoy them. I know I still have a bunch of ones that I actually do enjoy doing, and I want to continue to kind of do them, but I wanted to try and do something different. But I haven't fully figured out what that is yet. Um, so I just kind of wanted to come on here, kind of let you all know like what I'm thinking and maybe see what you might want to see from me. Like if there's anything like some of the ideas I have, I've seen them done for different things, but I'm trying to do something like different and kind of a little unique. I know it's hard when there's so many people who do TV related or movie related channels. So, I mean, I'm just trying to think of different things to do. And I appreciate you all for, subscribing and following and allowing me to continue this channel. I don't want to like do something that you guys won't enjoy and that's what I feel right now, like some of the reaction videos are like that they're not really enjoyable for you all. So that's why I'm trying to kind of branch out and do some other videos. Like maybe like videos that are like things that are missed that you might have missed, throughout a season of a show, or how different shows are connected. Kind of like the whole 6 feet what is it, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but do it for a TV show with the actors and how they're all connected kind of that way. Um, like the history of a TV show. Not sure how I would do that, but it was just kind of like running through ideas in my head of what I could do. What else? I also had, you know, things that were foreshadowed in a show because a lot of shows do foreshadowing, but you don't really notice it right off the bat all the time. So, like trying to think of things like that to do. One thing that a friend of mine mentioned is maybe doing something about, like, instead of doing the Pretty Little Liars reaction, maybe do like a whole series about that and who they kind of like speculated was like A throughout the series, because I mean they went through this whole thing of speculating who is A for quite some time. I mean, there's a lot of people they actually like pointed out. So I don't know, doing something like that with Pretty Little Liars instead of continuing doing the rewatch reaction videos. So it's just like things like that that I was hoping to kind of like branch out into for the 2020 year. And I don't know if any of those type of theories might interest you all. But I mean, if any of them do, let me know. If there's anything you do want to see that you think would be fun to see when it comes to a favorite show, let me know in the comments below or in the chat, and I will definitely, put it on my list of things to possibly do. Like I said, any of these videos that I'm thinking of will probably not happen until 2021, as there's only like 3 weeks left of 2020. So, and these would probably be like a once a week type of videos because there's so much going into them versus a reaction video, which there isn't as much that goes into a reaction video versus like things you missed video, because there's so many episodes to go through and things like that. So I kind of just wanted to have that chat with you all and see where you are and if you would like any of these, because I want to hear from like you guys. You're my subscribers, you're the ones who are watching my videos, so I want to hear from you and see what you think, because I know I've seen different comments being like, continue the Riverdale reaction videos, and right now Riverdale isn't like piquing my interest right now, so it's hard to watch those. But I'm hoping to get back to those at some point. But I mean, like, as you can see, I've done like a couple of different shows to try and see what people might like for other reaction type videos. I will continue doing my Dawson's Creek one because I'm enjoying that one for sure. I will continue to do the Lucifer one, and I'm still unsure about whether or not I will continue the Supernatural one, but we'll see. I may turn that into a different series. And yes, the odd one. I like Pretty Little Liars, but I didn't finish the last season. But it got all kinds of confusing and silly. Might finish eventually. Ugh. The last season was terrible. If it wasn't because it was the last season, I would have stopped watching. But the last season was confusing and it was all kinds of terrible and made no sense whatsoever. I don't want to. I mean, I did kind of say a little about it in one of my reaction rewatch videos, but I don't want to spoil it too much on here. But it was just all once they revealed like Uber A, it all went downhill from there. just all went downhill from there. And honestly, that's more about what I would love to talk about with Pretty Little Liars because of how much it just was terrible from season 3 on. The first 2 seasons were great because, it followed the book, so you kind of knew where it was going in a sense. But then once they kind of like branched it off and made it their own series, they went crazy, started contradicting themselves, started, making up lies, and it was a nightmare because they just everything we thought we knew, they just flipped it upside down and then tried to make sense. It was terrible, and I could go on about how terrible it is. I had a friend who has had to listen to how much I hate what they did. But you did find out who I was? And yes, it was 100% silly. But so like I can make a series out of that. I just don't know. I'm just not sure like what to name it. Excuse me. What to name it or really how to go about it. So I'm trying to like think about things like that. Like, I mean, and I would love to do these with, shows that I love too, so that way I can incorporate them. Like I'd love to do like a series that had something to do with Buffy or Angel or the original Roswell, or this One Tree Hill. Some of these shows that I grew up on or watched, just but I know I can't do like reaction videos to them because one, I've seen them all. When it comes to Buffy, Angel, Roswell, and One Tree Hill, I basically know the plots of every single episode, so it'd be kind of hard to do kind of reaction. I mean, I've been trying to do like I called it a excuse me. I've been calling it a rewatch review / rewatch reaction when it comes to Pretty Little Liars and One Tree Hill because I've seen the shows and because I've watched them so many times, especially with One Tree Hill. I've watched it so much that I know way too much about it. But yeah, so I want to try and incorporate things like that, make it a little bit different, unique. I just don't know how to do it. So yeah, so basically I'm just kind of ranting and raving right now about how I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've been trying to look up like other YouTubers who do fandom content and try and see if there's anything within them that might spark something. But the ones that I see mostly are, ones, ones that do things about movies or, the cable shows and, like the ones that are on the streaming service. And I kind of want to stay away from most of those in a way. I want to do something different. And the odd one. Did you watch Everwood? I love that show and no one talks about it. I've watched the first season and then I rewatched the first season like before I started doing like the reaction videos full time on this channel. And then the show left Hulu, so I never got to get past the first season. And part of me was thinking of trying to find that and do that for a reaction video because I've never seen the rest of the series. But yeah, no one talks about that one either. And It's actually funny when I rewatch some of these old shows, like Everwood, Dawson's Creek, probably even if I was to do Felicity, it's like you see all these people who were in these shows, and you're like, I didn't know they were in this. Like one of the episodes in the first season of Everwood, Kristen Bell was in it, and I was like, wait, that's Kristen Bell. so so I think that would be a fun show to do too. So that was one of my other ideas, was to do reaction videos to like the older shows that no one really talks about anymore. And I think I've mentioned that before. And I started doing that with Dawson's Creek. So maybe I can do that with Everwood, and then try and tie in some other shows with some of the other ones that I've seen. Revenge. I love Revenge. I've watched that a couple of times now. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, Revenge is a good show. I've always wanted to do something with Revenge too. It's on one of my lists. Um, because it is a good show. They did do a good job with it. I feel like it fell off somewhere in the last season, but I still loved the last season. It was really good. Um, but but yeah, so there's so many shows that I feel like I could do so much with, and I would love to be able to do something with. Like Revenge could be a show that's like, could be a good show for the things you missed, because a lot happened within Revenge that you don't necessarily see until you watch it like another couple of times through. And a lot of shows are like that, where you tend to miss them the first time through, and then when you watch them again, whether it be like a second time or a third time, you start to see things. You're like, hey, I didn't notice that before. So that's kind of what I'm basing my ideas off of. But um, I had a list of other shows. Yeah, there's a good amount of shows that I have written down. Like another show that I've seen that I would love to do something on is like Birds of Prey, because that's another show that no one talks about. It was, you know, brought the characters were kind of like brought back a little bit for Crisis on Infinite Earths, but like that was a fun show that no one really talks about. And like I've already seen Smallville, so I can't really do like a reaction video type thing for that. Same with Gilmore Girls or Charmed. I've seen them. Charmed I've watched way too many times. That's another show that I couldn't do a reaction video to, because I've seen it so many times that I know the plot to every single episode. I even know the words to some of the episodes, kind of like with One Tree Hill. It's bad. But what else? So I have a list of other shows like Summerland. You got all these shows that were late '90s, early 2000s that people just don't talk about as much. That I would kind of love to do. The odd one. Yeah, see, I was a Phoebe fan. I love Piper, but Phoebe was my girl. So, and I mean, this is where I wish I had like the community tab, because then I could like post things where you guys could talk to me, but I don't have that right now, and I don't really know how to reach out to you all, besides my Twitter account or besides a live stream. Like, anyone have any suggestions of a great place to just chat? Because I mean, I do have a Patreon, but I don't want. I'm trying to. I don't want you to just have to pay money just to chat with me on things. I'd rather have that be something if you really kind of want to invest in my YouTube type thing. I do have my Facebook group, but I don't know if that's a good place. Like, like I said, I put most of my updates on Twitter, and I'm trying to find something better until I can get a community tab, which I wish YouTube would just give to like everyone, because kind of stinks when you can't like really reach your subscribers in a way like others can. So I don't know. Would you guys join a Facebook group if I did one that's just strictly for talking about my channel and allowing you guys to give me thoughts and let me know what you think, and kind of run ideas by you and see if you guys would watch it or interact with it, or if you would, whether or not you like it or not, type of thing. Because I can do that. I can set up like a group on Facebook that will just be, a place where you can let me know, if you don't like something on my YouTube channel, me to throw ideas out to you and see how you feel about them, or, to give you guys a sneak at something that I'm working on that you can give me your thoughts on before I post it. You're boycotting Facebook? Did Facebook do something that I'm not aware of? This is where I wish there could be like a specific like chat feature, and that makes it hard. I wonder if there's a way to. I can't spell. I'm trying to look it up. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I totally get that. So I'm mostly using my Facebook for groups more than anything. I wasn't sure if it also had something to do with the whole, 48 states suing Facebook right now, which I can see. Um, but yeah, the misinformation, it's like I don't understand why that's allowed anywhere, but how old is this? Yeah, it's so old. Mm, mm, I totally don't blame you. I know I have some friends who don't do Facebook either. So my Facebook right now is mostly, like I said, group chats and family. It's like most of the people on my Facebook page are family or people that I worked with over the years. So I'll definitely have to look into something, see if I can figure something out. Place where we can all chat. Because I'd love to, I'd love to hear opinions from you all since you all are my subscribers and you're the ones who are watching my videos. While I do enjoy, being able to do some of them, I do also do these for you guys. So, but like I said, so as I will, go through and figure out more of what to do, I definitely will continue with the Lucifer reactions, the Dawson's Creek reactions. Um, those two I will definitely continue with. I'm not 100% sure of Pretty Little Liars or Supernatural. I do have some Supernatural ones that I've already done, so those ones will be posted, but I'm not sure if I will continue them right now. I'm still working on that. Um, Riverdale, I'm trying to get myself back into watching that. The first season was great, but now that I've like kind of only watched the first two episodes of the second season and I've been so far away from it, I'll eventually get back into that. I have not looked into Twitch. I never really understood Twitch. I always thought it was like a gaming thing, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I have it's not so maybe I'll look into Twitch and see about that. But is that just like live streaming too? I'll have to look into that. I'll look into Twitch after this live stream is over. See what it's all about and see about that. Maybe that might be a good place. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that suggestion. So, I, so as I was saying, the rundown is I currently do have reaction videos already filmed for a couple episodes of uh, Supernatural that I will post some for Arrow that I will definitely post, and then I will continue the Lucifer and the Dawson's Creek ones. And in 2021, it will probably scale back some of the reaction videos. I'm not sure how yet, but I'll figure it out because it just that was like the one thing I didn't want to do with my channel is to turn it into just a reaction channel, and I slowly like slipped into that. And while I do enjoy doing the reactions, I mean, like I said, a lot of the shows that people do reactions for, I've already seen, I've already watched, I know them all, so it's kind of hard to do that. Um, so I want to just kind of incorporate different things. So, so for the holiday season, I'll be like kind of in and out, trying to figure out what do you guys would enjoy seeing, and what I can do further with the channel. So I hope you will, stick around and enjoy, and I will always keep you updated on what is going on. And really, that's actually kind of cool. I wish I could do cooking. Like I said, I will definitely check that out. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I will leave this up. And if you guys, have any suggestions of things you might want to see, or any shows that you think would be, cool to see on my channel, just leave a comment down below, and I will definitely, work it in somehow. So, but for now, like I said, signing off, and I will talk to you all again soon. So, bye.